Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again in the car studio. It's a weekend, we don't work sometimes on weekends. I saw a speech online. Unfortunately, I don't watch TV, so I saw it online. Very powerful speech, actually, by Sis Naledi Chirwa, Sis Naledi Chirwa of the EFF. A very powerful speech with some very great points made in the speech, based on corruption within the government, based on land issues, based on unemployment, especially amongst the youth and the black youth particularly. And I have to really mention that these were really, really great points. The reason there are such great points, what is that on my eye? The reason there are such great points is because, oh, there is something on my eye. There are great points because she is speaking or was speaking against what the president of South Africa has actually mentioned before and made promises about. And essentially, none of those promises have been delivered on. In fact, I also watched Dr. Jamie. Let me just say Dr. Jamie TV, but I will write the name of his channel, where he spoke of 10 or 20 promises made by the ANC and none of them were delivered on. So, very great speech by Naledi Chirwa, but I personally want to focus on the youth unemployment issue. Although the president of South Africa had made promises about building employment in South Africa amongst the black youth, and none of those promises were actually delivered on. Although it is true, one of those points or statements she made in her speeches, you would see a 40-year-old person asking their parent for money to buy bread. I witnessed this a lot of the times. I grew up in the township. I still stay in the township, and I see this day in, day out to this day. See, I'm 30 years old and I have 45 and 50-year-old people who call me Grootman just because they know they can get bread from me, who highly respect me, although I'm not at a level that I think I should be. But for the mere fact that I'm at this level, doing what I am currently doing, it is really something big for them. And it made sense that you could be angry at the government, you could be angry at the president for all these promises that have been made since 2017, and even now after the presidential speech, it's still the same promises that are probably not going to be delivered on. So the reason I actually want to focus more on unemployment is because there's something that I've personally noticed, and I'm noticing it now with my YouTube channel. I've made multiple videos based on business ideas, multiple videos based on how to grow a small business to at least a bit medium, growing it from a business that makes only 10 rand a day to at least 50 rand a day, growing it from a business that makes 500 a month to almost 7,000 rands or more a month. I've made multiple videos. One of them has very high views. Others, they do have high views. But when it comes to when you speak more and more about business and self-sufficiency and self-employment, many black people do not pay attention. They pay attention, unfortunately, when you make videos about how to make quick money. How to start a business with 1 rand today, you make 1,000 rands tomorrow. These are the kinds of messaging that they want to hear. People are not patient. People don't pay attention to these kinds of videos. There are so many YouTubers who are based on entrepreneurship, who make entrepreneurship videos. Some that I follow, about Bapusha or BA Pusha. There's also another guy, I'm Malake. Recently, he made video of about 5 businesses that never fail. You see the views on those videos. It's between 1,000 to 100,000. Sometimes when the creator is lucky, it could get to 200,000 views. But the most viewed videos is about crime, it's about uktwala, it's about prostitution, it's about all the most frivolous, stupid, useless things. And that's what South African people gravitate towards, and especially South African black youth. So as much as I would understand the anger coming from a person like Naledi Chirwa and everyone else, including myself actually, as much as I would understand that there's a bit of frustration towards the government, I also have frustration towards the people of the country, towards the youth of the country, because I am part of the youth of the country. And every time I talk about things that have to do with bettering yourself for yourself, by yourself. People don't pay attention because they are entitled and they want handouts, which is absolutely stupid. And I've mentioned it in other videos that no government in the world has ever provided 100% of employment for all its citizens. It's absolutely impossible. It does not matter what South Africa does or where it gets. Even if we become part of the first world countries in the world, the government will never, they will never, no matter how much they promise you, they will never be able to provide everyone with a job. And to believe that is, number one, naive, and to keep on believing that every single year you hear these promises is stupid. I don't care if it comes from Cyril Ramaphosa. I don't care if it comes from Julius Malema. I don't care if it comes from John Steenhuisen or Gayton McKenzie, which Gayton McKenzie is one of my favorite politicians. But I don't care who it comes from. Anyone who promises you that they'll give everyone a job is utterly lying to your face. You are naive and stupid to actually believe them. But that's not what South Africans want to hear. They want to hear that we will give you jobs, and they want the jobs to come to them while they sit on their hands, while they do nothing. It's absolutely impossible. Naive and stupid, I'll repeat. In fact, if this video is on 10 views, I can guarantee you that only 2 of you are watching now. It's 6 minutes, 25 seconds. The reason for that is because the first 2 minutes were probably how could I put it? A bit infuriating depending on which side of the political space you fall. If you fall on the left, it was, hell yeah, he's going the right way. If he falls on the right, it's like, oh no, he's talking leftist stuff. If you are in the middle, even you in the middle have clicked out because I'm not saying things you want to hear. I'm not a politician. I'm not here to be liked. I'm just here to speak the truth. A lot of you are sitting on your hands waiting for handouts, and there's no handouts coming to you. That's why I say that it is stupid and naive to actually believe that the government will ever produce jobs for everyone. It doesn't matter how good the economy gets. And believe you me, I want the economy to be amazing. I want people to do really good in personal lives, in them getting jobs, or in them starting businesses. I want people to actually get to that. Not only do I want that, but selfishly, I need that to happen for people. Because when that happens to people, my luxury-based business, which is just a leisure products that I sell, will have more support because people have more disposable money. So selfishly so, I do need people to prosper financially. But to expect it to come from the government, no matter how the economy is doing, no matter how great the economy is doing, it will never happen. And I'm sorry to be that bearer of bad news or fear mongerer, if you want to call me. It's the truth that you need to hear. And unfortunately, I'm watching YouTube videos reacting to this Naledi Chirwa. I'm watching YouTube videos reacting to a lot of things that are happening in the political space. No one is telling people that stop expecting too much. So I guess I'll have to be the one. And for each person that listens and hears this message, the better. And if you are still watching right now and you somewhat agree, even if you disagree, have a conversation with me. Share this video with somebody who needs to hear this. The harsh truth. They need to hear the harsh truth. Yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let's have a conversation in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Then salute.